Hey, and welcome to another episode of Formula Singles. We're here, we finally got to the number one contenders match to determine who's getting a guaranteed spot into the final championship match of full medal, which will be the massive classic style championship match. And we've got a nice triple threat here. We've got Joe Farrelly versus Tony Durso versus Jeremy Adams. Jeremy, obviously, he's here because I messed up with one of his matches because I had the wrong actors that lead in that, so I couldn't just give him a spot in the championship match. I had to make him have at least one match to try and earn his way in. So that's why he's here then. And of course, Tony and Joe won their respective championship matches. But with that, let's hear from the players. Introducing first with a record of 5 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 technical knockout is Jeremy Adams. But Jeremy, how are you feeling today about playing Joe and Tony?
I'm excited to play Joe and Tony. I'm a little nervous. It's been forever since I've been here, but I'm excited. And full metal will forever be my home. So it's always fun to be back.
With that, introducing second with a record of 5 wins and 1 defeat, we've got Tony Durso. Tony, how are you feeling about playing Jeremy and Joe?
Feeling good. When it comes to Jeremy, typically when I go against him, I'm always on the losing end. So I'm hoping to change that. And I'm not sure if I've ever played Joe in trivia before. Maybe at one point on a classic, but never in like a singles match. So I'm looking forward to it. So
that, and then introducing last with a record of 4 wins and 1 defeat, we've got Joe Farrelly. Joe, how are you feeling today about playing Tony and Jeremy?
Do you know how, in the Monsterverse, when, Godzilla and Kong are fighting and there's some human that's just sort of running around trying not to get stepped on? Yeah, that. I could spin Bond. Who knows? They're both really great, in terms of, general trivia. They are both 2 amazing players, and I specialize. That's the difference there. If this was a specialty, we'll see. But yeah, I'm just going to try and avoid getting stepped on.
Right, with that, we're going to bring in Godzilla and Kong. I don't know who's the rich one, but but if that how this is going to work, the first round is going to be 10 questions in 10 different categories. Everyone gets a point per question. If someone goes perfect 10 for 10, they'll get a bonus question. 3 repeats and 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Yeah, most of all, keep your heads on straight and have fun, because that's all trivia is. It's nice and fun. But that, your first question is going to come in actors and actresses. What actor has appeared in the Bridget Jones franchise, the Paddington franchise, and the Harry Potter franchise?
Sorry, can you repeat the second one?
Yep. I'll just give you a free technical repeat. What actor has appeared in the Bridget Jones franchise, the Paddington franchise, and the Harry Potter franchise? And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Can I get a repeat?
Yeah, I think I got that one first.
And actors and actresses. What actor has appeared in the Bridget Jones franchise, the Paddington franchise, and the Harry Potter franchise? I'm really looking forward to seeing the new Paddington movie. It looks really good from the trailer. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Joe.
Nothing.
Tony.
Nothing. I'm gonna kick my when I hear the answer.
Jeremy.
Brendan Gleeson.
It is Jim Broadbent. He was
Jim
Yes,
Broadbent.
it is. Yes,
Alright.
it is. It's her dad. It's her dad.
I want to say he was Mr. Gruber in Paddington, and of course he was Slughorn in Harry Potter. But,
It's not like I watched a Bridget Jones movie this week at all.
Next question comes in the realm of drama. Who played Carolyn Burnham in American Beauty?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get a repeat on that. I didn't understand the name.
Who played Carolyn Burnham in
Okay.
American Beauty?
I dropped the lid.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pete's down. Tony,
Annette Bening.
Jeremy,
Annette Bening.
and Joe.
And have it.
Next question is, who played the Marietta murderer in Con Air?
Sorry, Malcolm. I didn't get the name of the film at all.
So I'll give you a repeat for that. Who played Garland Green, the Marietta murderer in Con Air? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jeremy,
Steve Buscemi.
Joe,
Steve Buscemi.
and Tony.
Steve Buscemi.
Somewhere, Anthony Tisdale was screaming out the answer.
We got it right, so he could scream.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but he's still screaming out the answer. Next question comes to the realm of horror. What horror movie franchise mostly takes place in Woodsboro, California? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Joe.
Scream.
Tony.
Scream.
Jeremy.
Screen.
Scream is correct. Next question comes to the realm of movie release dates. What year saw the release of Hellraiser, 3 Men and a Baby, Fatal Attraction, and Moonstruck? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Tony.
1987.
Jeremy.
1987.
And Joe.
86.
1987 is correct. Next question comes from the realm of directors. Who directed the original The Hills Have Eyes, Red Eye, and Music of the Heart? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jeremy.
Also did the aforementioned Scream. Wes Craven.
Joe.
Yeah, blanked.
Tony.
Wes Craven.
It's kind of why I specifically left out Scream.
Yep.
of that. And another question I forgot I did until right now, but I'm not changing it.
That's okay.
In the category of rom-coms, in Bridget Jones' Baby, what British singer does Bridget ask to take a photo of her and her friend that they thought was just a guy from Starbucks?
This is not the one I watched this week. So,
Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Joe.
he's kind of relevant this year. Robbie Williams.
Tony.
Is that Chris Martin? That's the guy from Coldplay, right?
Jeremy.
I guess Josh Groban.
All is incorrect. It is Ed Sheeran.
Oh God.
Oh, I was thinking about him, but I was like, wait, is he British?
Yeah.
He is.
He is. Okay.
Your next question comes in the realm of musicals. In what 2020's musical would you hear the line, "I can cure sex cancer"? And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Can I get a repeat on that?
Yep. In what 2020's musical would you hear the line, "I can cure sex cancer"?
Sex. Jesus.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Tony.
I just said tick, tick, boom.
Jeremy.
Mean Girls.
Joe.
Tick, tick, boom.
It is Mean Girls.
Whew.
I think we had the educated guesses there, Tony.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, wait a second.
Thought you guys were right for a second.
And I don't care what anyone thinks. I actually really enjoyed Mean Girls.
It's
The
fine.
musical.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Next question comes from the realm of science fiction. Who played Lieutenant Sulu in Star Trek Into Darkness? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jeremy.
John Show.
Joe.
May have missed the British actors' questions, but don't mess me on some Trek, John Cho.
Tony.
Probably the only Trek question I could get. John Cho.
John Cho is correct. And your
He's
final
up there.
question
He's up
comes.
there.
And your final question comes in the realm of romance. Who played Jack Taylor in 1996's One Fine Day? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Joe.
I don't know. Hugh Grant.
Tony.
I was between two movies. I hope I'm thinking of the right one. George Clooney.
Jeremy.
Is that movie really that old? Damn, George Clooney.
It really was George Clooney. Is the correct answer. But with that, at the end of round one, I've got Jeremy in the lead with 8 points. Tony is close behind that on 7 points, and Joe is on 3 points. So with that, we're going to go to the real round. I've got a reel with 12 categories on it. Like 10 categories plus spinners and opponent's choice. The categories we have on the reel today, we've got horror movie composers, which is Jeremy's strength. Post 2000 American, which is a big surprise to no one, which is Tony's strength. We've got Ewan James Bond, also probably not a surprise to no one, George's Joseph. We've got action movies, Humphrey Bogart, Sandra Bullock, Anna Kendrick, Tortured Poets Department, which is movies about poets/poetry, sports movies, and Taylor's Version, which is movies with a Taylor Swift appearance. But Jeremy, because you're in the lead, do you want to spin first or defer to Tony?
I'll defer to Tony.
Tony, do you want to spin first or defer to Joe?
I'll defer to Joe.
Joe, do you want to spin first or defer to no one?
That's an option. Actually, get there where it's primed. Actually, it doesn't usually. You don't. Let's hope it doesn't repeat.
But here is your first spin.
Oh, you bastard!
Do you want to keep Humphrey Bogart or spin again?
I'll spin again. I've seen some Humphrey Bogart films, but
you must take what it lands on.
I don't. Oh well. Cool. I get to go back to studying other movies. Cool.
If that, you've got Tony Strip of post 2000 Ahmed Khan movies. Your first question is, who directed? And I apologize for any mispronunciation I'm most likely going to be doing in this category. Who directed Mangal Pandey: The Rising?
Please refer to my board.
Your moral choice options is it A, Kitan Mehta, B, Raj Kumar Hirani, C, Amin Haji, and D, Kiran Rao. R-A-O.
B sounds like a chill guy. I'll go with B.
B is incorrect. So it's going to go to Jeremy and Tony for the steal. And just write your steal on the board. If you, I'll give you a repeat of the question and the options. Who directed Mangal Pandey: The Rising? Is it A, Keaton Mehta, B, Raj Kumar Hirani, C, Amin Haji, or D, Kiran Rao? Tony.
See.
And Jeremy.
Is it A?
A is correct for a point there.
Dang.
All right. Your next question is, in the movie Dobie Gut, Aaron finds a box with 3 videotapes, silver chain, and what other item? Is it A, necklace, B, ring, C, bracelet, or D, choker?
I like bracelets. Bracelet.
Bracelet is incorrect. Once again, Jeremy and Tony for the steal. In Dobie Gut, Aaron finds a box with 3 videotapes, a silver chain, and what other item? Is it A, necklace, B, ring, C, bracelet, or D, choker? Jeremy.
B.
Tony.
Couldn't remember which letter it was, so I said ring.
B is correct.
I got them. I flip flopped them. I was C and it was B, and then I said B and it was.
Yeah. Next question is in Rang de Basanti, Sue's grandfather was what military rank in the British Army? Is it A, general, B, brigadier, C, colonel, or D,
I didn't
major?
ask.
Oh, shit.
I actually know that. I actually know. No, I don't know. It's multiple choice.
All right. I'll give you the multiple choice again.
I was going to ask for them anyway.
Is it A, general, B, brigadier, C, colonel, or D, major?
Major.
It is incorrect. Jeremy and Tony for the steal. In Rang de Basanti, Sue's grandfather was what military rank in the British Army? Is it A, general, B, brigadier, C, colonel, or D, major? Tony.
See?
Jeremy.
I said B.
C is the correct answer here.
It's always, you know what? It's always Colonel. Indiana Jones was a colonel. Everyone was a damn.
I will say I'm not getting into that out. I'm going to keep it in for the funsies because I've never done something that stupid before. All right. Your next question in post 2000's Amar Khan movie is: what is the only movie starring Amar Khan to be nominated for an Oscar?
Do you know what? I'm going to shoot. The Three Idiots?
That is incorrect.
Only one.
Tony and Jeremy for the 2-point steal. What is the only movie starring Amar Khan to be nominated for an Oscar?
Hey, Malcolm, since we didn't do multiple choice, after this, can you tell me if it was option A? Because I was going to go for option A.
It was that. But Jeremy, what do you have?
The Life of Pi.
Tony.
Lagan, Once Upon a Time in India.
Lagan is correct.
That was my second guess.
And yeah, it wasn't option A.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. And your final question in the post-2000 Amar Khan movie: Lal Singh Shudder is an Indian remake of what 90s English language movie? Your multiple choice options is it A, Pulp Fiction, B, The Shawshank Redemption, C, Quiz Show, or D, Forrest Gump?
The Shawshank Redemption.
That is incorrect. Tony and Jeremy for the steal. Lal Singh Shudder is an Indian remake of what 90s English language movie? Is it A, Pulp Fiction, B, The Shawshank Redemption, C, Quiz Show, or D, Forrest Gump? Jeremy.
D, Forrest Gump.
Tony.
D, Forrest Gump.
D is correct. With that, at the end of Joe's round 2 questions, Tony is actually in the lead now with 12 points, and Jeremy is second on 11. So, Tony, do you want to spin first or defer to Jeremy?
I'll defer.
All right.
Find the real tab. Right, this is your first spin, Jeremy.
Oh, fuck off.
Those aren't action movies. Do you have to keep it or spin again?
I mean, it's not the worst, but these guys could definitely steal on it. Yeah, let's take it. Damn it.
I could. This was one of the ones I wanted. Why did you defer the first time, Tony? You'd have got a mere car. You'd have got a mere car. Everyone would have been happy.
All right. Your first question in the realm of action movies. What is the name of the fictional ore that is mined on Mars in 1990's Total Recall?
Damn, multiple choice.
Is it A, turbinium, B, unobtainium, C, mithril, or D, orichalcum?
A.
A is correct for a point. All right. Your next question is: what is the name of Morpheus' ship in the Matrix?
The Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar is correct.
Don't
Points. What does the Terminator use to find the addresses of all the different Sarah Connors when he goes to the past?
A phone book.
That is correct. Next question is: In what US city does Robocop take place in?
Detroit.
That's correct for 2 points. And your final question is, who played Officer Brian Gamble in SWAT?
I'm just gonna go for it. Colin Farrell.
That is incorrect. So Tony and Joe for the 2 point steal. Who played Officer Brian Gamble in SWAT?
It's going to be the trick. Yeah.
Joe.
Samuel Jackson.
Tony.
I also said Samuel L. Jackson.
That is also incorrect. It is Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah,
I knew
that's
it was Farrell or Renner.
Although
knew it
technically a
was Farrell.
good thing I didn't write the end, and that probably could have led to something.
Yeah.
It's fine. Sure, fine. Just put 3 fandom films in that round. It's fine. It's fine.
I will say it wasn't intentional either.
I know it wasn't, but it was still upsetting.
All right. With that, Tony, you've got no one to defer to now. This is your first spin.
Keep going.
Lads on Sandra will if you're to keep it or spin again.
I'm gonna spin again.
And you must take what this lands on.
Someone was getting it eventually.
And it lands on Humphrey Bogart.
I can live with that.
Alright. Once it's right under action. How convenient is that? Your first question in Humphrey Bogart is, who played Captain Louis Renault in Casablanca?
Claude Rains.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question is, what famous literary private investigator does Humphrey Bogart play in The Big Sleep?
Philip Marlowe.
That is correct for 2 points. Who directed The Maltese Falcon?
John Huston.
That is correct for 2 points. In Sabrina, what European city does Sabrina go to learn cooking?
Another one Anthony Tisdale shouting out due to the Audrey connection. Paris.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question is, who played Rose Sayer in The African Queen?
Katharine Hepburn.
That is correct for 2 points. Right, with that, at the end of round 2, Jeremy is in the lead.
No. Tony's in the lead.
No, that's right. I do not know why I thought that. I can't math today, apparently. Tony is in the lead with 22 points. Jeremy is close behind that on 18, and Joe is on 3. So, unfortunately,
I got stepped on. Told you. Good luck, guys. It's late, so I'm going to shoot anyway.
Awesome.
Good luck. Thanks, Mark.
Great job.
Thanks, Joe.
Good to see you, Joe.
But that going to round 3, which is the IMDb round, and pretty much there's a 2 point question, which is year, genre, and actor. There's a 3 point question, which is year, genre, and keywords and director, and then the 5 pointers I'll get to, and that we'll get to. Tony, because you're in the lead, do you want question set 1, 2, or 3?
I'll do number 3.
Number 3. And then Jeremy, do you want question set 1 or 2?
1.
Which means question set 2 is going to go unanswered. But Jeremy, you are behind. Your 2 point question is the year is 2000. Your genre is drama, history, and war, and your lead actor is Mel Gibson.
The Patriot.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, we're going to go into your 3-point question. Your year is 2006. Your keywords is Tricycle Destroyer, Halloween, and Haunted House, and your director is Jill Keenan.
Monster House.
That is correct for 3 points. Which means you just took the lead, so we're going to go into Tony's questions now. The year is your 2-point question is the year is 2015. Your genre is crime biopic, and your lead actor is Tom Hardy.
Fuck me. I'm gonna guess Bronson.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Legend. All right, your 3-point question is the year is 2023. Your director is Kelly Freeman Craig. Keywords Christian mother, praying, Judaism.
Jesus Christ.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Can I get a repeat?
Yep. The year is 2023. Your director is Kelly Freeman Craig. Your keywords is Christian mother, praying, and Judaism.
Can't believe I'm gonna blow this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do I got anything, Tony? It is Are You There, God? It's me, Margaret.
I was killing myself trying to remember the name of that book.
And God, the amount of times I've been like, man, I really want to watch that movie too. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, with that, we're going into the 5-point questions. So I'm going to give you a genre. You get to pick 3 options between year, director, actor/actress, co-actor/actress, or keywords. So Tony, your 5-point question is your genre is comedy and action. What 3 options would you like?
Year. I'll do actor and co-actor.
Your genre is comedy and action. The year is 2015. Your actor is Jesse Eisenberg, and your co-actor is Topher Grace.
Oh fuck! Congratulations, Jeremy. I blew that fucking thing.
5, 4, 3.
American Ultra.
That is correct. That's
Wow, good pull, good
points. That is correct.
Wow.
All right.
I didn't know Topher Grace was in it. I just knew Jesse Eisenberg. Wow.
Oh, with that, Tony saves himself. He goes up 5 points, which means we're going to go to Jeremy. Your genre is drama. What 3 options would you like, Jeremy?
Year, actor/actress, and director.
Your genre is drama. The year is 1951. Your director is Billy Wilder, and you said actor.
Mm-hmm.
And your lead actor is Kirk Douglas.
Okay, this has 2 different titles, but I'm going to go with Ace in the Hole.
Ace in the Hole is correct. I had no idea it had 2 different titles.
The Big Parade is the other one.
Yeah.
I didn't know the
But-
other one either, but
I think Ace in the Hole is the more common one anyway.
It is,
to be fair. But with that, at the end of that, it was a nail biter to the end there. But Jeremy pulls out the win. He's going to definitely be in the final championship classic match. But with that, I'm going to drop Jeremy to the back for now. But Tony, you did really well. Yeah. But how are you feeling today?
Disappointed how round 3 went because if you have a 4-point lead over someone like Jeremy, you can't leave the door open for him. I did, and this is exactly what happens when you leave the door open for a player of Jeremy's caliber. He just took it and ran, unfortunately, but it always seems like I'm always just a point or two behind him. So, but such is life.
But with that, you're still going to be on that reel, so there's a good chance you could still end up in that final championship match. I'm going to be spinning the wheel directly after the post-match interviews, so drop me to the back for now. But bringing Jeremy. Jeremy, you managed to secure yourself for that into that final championship match. And honestly, it's kind of fitting. It wouldn't be right without you there. But how are you feeling?
I feel really good. I just have to give all of the love and respect to my 2 opponents today. They're both great guys that I've gotten to know a little bit in this community, awesome players. And particularly Tony, we played before and he's taken me to the limit before. He's an awesome player. I honestly thought I was out going into that last category because, once in a while the IMDb questions can be tricky, but for guys like me and Tony, usually we can kind of pull them out. So I had no hope there, but got a little bit lucky there. And, it was an honor. And, I recently played on a team of sorts with Tony in another league. So that was a wonderful experience, and playing him today was as well. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm glad to have my spot, and I will do what I can to bring it home here, but it's going to be an awesome experience one way or the other. And talking to you backstage, Tony, good luck spinning that wheel.
That wanted to drop Jeremy back to the back. And with that, I'm going to bring back the wheel. I haven't quite finished setting it up, but basically how I've done this is I've put everyone that has ever played in Full Metal like this year is on this reel. I've decided I've split them up into 3. So I've got 3 different reels. They've all got around 15 people on it. Of people that played. So I've decided I'm going to spin each of the. I've got 3 reels. I've got everyone that's got a records of like at least more than 1-1 wins and more. Then I've got 1-0s. Then I've got 0-1s, and there's some, and there was I spread around some 0-1s through all the reels. So, but yeah, I'll be able to spin each reel twice. I decided I'm going to have a bigger pool of people because it's going to be an 8-person classic instead of just so there's more chances for everyone else to be there. So this is the everyone that has had over 1 win and 1 defeat. So joining the classic championship match, we've got Robert Kessler is going to be in that match. I will remove him from the reel. And then the other one from this reel that is going to be joining the Classic Championship match is JD Domash. And that is it for this reel. As I open up the so those are 1-0 and over. This is the 1-1s. So first question from this reel that is going to be in that final championship match. We've got Henry Sanchez in this match. And shout out to Henry. He's okay. Apparently, Henry was there twice. That's awkward. And Anthony Tisdale is going to be in here. Right. And that is it for this one. And then I go moving into the 0-1 reel now. Joining those, we've got Jacob Cameron. So Jacob Cameron is, and then the final person is going to end up in the final championship match. Aaron J. So if your name wasn't spent, never fear, because if someone either drops out or doesn't want to compete, then I will replace someone with someone from that corresponding reel they were on. And yeah, I don't know what to explain. That was but with that, the final match is coming. So once again, in the final championship match, we have got David Nishimoto, who's a champion. We've got Jeremy Adams, who won this match. Then we've got Robert Kastner, JD Domash, Henry Sanchez, Anthony Tisdale, Jacob Cameron, and Aaron J. Is going to all compete for one final shot to win the championship. And yeah, we will see what happens. Yeah, as I end the stream.